Hey guys. So, they put our mirrors in, finally, and I don't know, it looks really good. We have mirrors. And I'm really excited that we have the mirrors, and because I'm excited, I figured it would be fun for me to do a like get ready with me makeup video. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna do like a regular like day look. I might do like something a little fancier, but nothing too crazy. I'm not Jeffree Star or James Charles. I'm not a makeup artist. I literally have taught myself pretty much everything that I do. I've like watched people, my friend Sonora, she's a makeup artist, so I've learned things from her, but some of the tips or some of the things that I do probably aren't things that you should do, but I don't really know. So this is not a tutorial. This is just how I get ready. I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't really know where to look. I've never shot in a mirror before. Like, do I look at the screen or do I look like in the lens? Sorry. Just bear with me as far as like learning how to talk to you guys through a mirror. Anyways, I'm gonna start this video. The autofocus working. Oh god. Okay, so this I think hopefully looks pretty good, which is good. I'm sitting in my sink right now. I like to do my makeup this way. It's because I can get like right up next to the mirror and really kind of get in and see everything really well. Every single day when I do my makeup, I sit in my sink. Before I do anything, I just took a shower, clearly. I am going to do a couple little things. My skin is like crazy dry right now because it's the summer. The first thing that I'm gonna do, this thing is like really funny, but it's one of these. And so it's for all of the little like hairs and your mustache. And so I'm gonna shave sort of some of the little hairs that I have because even though my hair is blonde, I do have like little wispies around my mouth and they get really annoying. So I'm gonna shave that first. And I do like to kind of just edge around my eyebrows. I'm not gonna fully like pluck my eyebrows right now, but I do like whenever I do this, just like to go sort of around my eyebrows and get like the little hairs that are starting to grow in. So part of me always just like wants to shave my eyebrows off whenever I do this because it's just so satisfying. But we'll see. Matt would probably be like, what the hell did you do to your face? So the other thing that I'm gonna do, this is technically a night cream, but it's the only one that I use. And so it's a Cetaphil just face cream. My face gets super dry, especially during the summer. So those are sort of the things that I'm gonna do first, just to like prep my face a little bit. And I am gonna do lips today just because I kind of want to just do like a full face of makeup. And so I'm gonna put this on my lips. It's Estee Lauder, and it's just a clear lipstick. And my mother-in-law actually gave this to me, but I'm gonna keep it on my lips just while I apply the rest of my face to keep my lips moisturized. And I'm gonna take my hair out. I never blow dry my hair. I only ever air dry it. And so I put it up in the towel just initially when I get out of the shower, but I let it down and let it air dry and start to air dry while I do my makeup. Okay, I think that's good for now, and I'll choose my lip later. So here's my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna get it wet. I'm gonna do a primer first. Right now, I've been using the Fenty Beauty primer, and I like it. It's actually not my favorite. I just kind of wanted to try it, but I think I'm gonna go back to what I was using, which was the Benefit Professional primer, just because, I don't know, for the price, I felt like I got more out of it. Like, this feels really good on my skin, but I have to do like 2 pumps on the Beauty Blender, and it's kind of annoying for the price. I just don't feel like you get as much product out of it. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be putting this on a Beauty Blender, but I am. So, you know, whatever. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just using what I've got. For a while, actually, I didn't even have like actual makeup brushes. I just had paint brushes that I cleaned and was using as like brushes for eyeshadow and stuff. So that just shows you how much my makeup tool kit has actually evolved. There's like a lot of debate, I feel like, surrounding what goes first, whether it's foundation or eyeshadow. I always like to do my eyeshadow first because I don't like cleaning up the fallout that's under my eye after I do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. So I just have this little brush that I probably need to like clean because it's super gross. But I only use it for my eyebrows. And so I just go in and just kind of brush it out. And I like to go up on everything and then sort of drag the tail end of it down. Then I'm gonna fill in my brows, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in soft brown. So this is what it looks like. And I always do the inside first because I do like to have my eyebrows come in a little bit more than the hairs are. And the reason for that is I actually trim a lot in here because my eyebrow hairs that are closer to the middle of my forehead get really long, and it's just like kind of gnarly. It's so quiet. Normally I like am listening to music or like a podcast or something, and so this is like kind of unnerving, just like sitting here with the camera and talking to myself. But that's what vlogging is, right? That looks pretty good. Do you guys have a favorite eyebrow? Like, when you're doing your eyebrows, like, do you like do one and you're like, oh hell yeah, that looks good, and then you're doing the other one and it's just like, damn, why can't I get it to look like that other one? And I know, like, I guess it's I think it's Jenna Marbles, but I don't really know where I heard this, but I'm pretty sure it's Jenna. But I think she said like years ago in one of her videos that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And I constantly repeat that to myself when I'm doing my eyebrows. My favorite eyebrow used to always be my right eyebrow, but like now it's my left one. I don't know. So now I'm gonna do eyeshadow. And really all I use for eyeshadow are the Naked palettes. And so I have, like, this thing is just old, and I honestly should probably just get rid of it. And then I also have Naked 2. I love both of these palettes, but when I sort of started to do the pink in my hair, which right now it's not pink because I haven't been putting the product in, but when I started to do that, I got the Heat palette, and I love this palette. Like, it is probably one of my favorite things ever. I like to do like a darker outside and then do a really light inside because I just think it looks really classy. And so I'm gonna go in today. See, like, this is when I have to like think about like what I'm wearing. I like to like match everything as best as I can. And then also like what lip color I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go in with Enfuego. So that's this guy right here. And I don't really have any fancy like eyeshadow brushes. So I'm literally just going in with this side of the brush that comes with it. So I'm getting in there and I'm just gonna go out here. And I just kind of like to dab it. I don't really drag it over my eyelid just yet. My eyes are blue, and so anything that's like kind of brown or red or orange is like really pretty and sort of flattering for my eye color. And then I also like using like darker purples to get in the crease a little bit. My next like to do as far as like teaching myself something is learning how to do a cut crease, which is going to take me a while to learn, I think, because it'll just be me sitting in my sink for probably a couple hours trying to figure it out. And I do like to carry the same color down under my eye. So I am gonna do that really quick. And I don't like doing it the full way. I really only like doing it on the outer corner. So I'm gonna go in with the other side with Chaser. And so, can you see that? I don't know. Chaser, right here. So going in with that and just kind of dabbing it on top and sort of lightly dragging it in to just blend it. I'm gonna go in over this lighter shade with this color Ounce, and so it's even lighter than Chaser. And I'm just gonna do, I'm not gonna do a lot, I'm just gonna do a little bit just to make it a little bit sparkly. Me acting like I know what I'm doing. And so once I get the lighter shade on, I do like just going in with the darker one a little bit more, again, just to really kind of make it more pigmented and pop out. I just like my darker shades. Now, I am gonna do eyeliner today, just because, I don't know, I wanna do something cool. So normally, well, what I was using before this was the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and actually this past weekend, I realized that my mascara and my eyeliner were just like super old. It really kind of started to irritate my eyes, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on my mascara and my eyeliner this time around. I went and got some mascara and some eyeliner at Walgreens, and this is what I'm using for eyeliner. It literally is called the Physician's Formula. This is something that I like perfected in high school, and you're gonna laugh, but it was when I started listening to Lady Gaga, and we all know Lady Gaga is my Lord and Savior, and I was like, I'm gonna be like Lady Gaga every single day. And so I woke up and started to do liquid liner every single day before school. And I got real quick at it, and I got real good at it. But this is when I started to sit in my sink to do my makeup, because what I do is I put my knee, like I put my foot up on the counter and I put my knee up, elbow on my knee. So like I just go like this, and it's not like wobbling around. So that's my little trick about getting perfect liquid liner. I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. It looks pretty straight. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take this again. I'm gonna drag this and meet it up. And so now, because I'm satisfied with it, I'm gonna fill in each side. So now after my eyeliner is when I like to go in with foundation, which I know is really weird, but so I'm gonna take Beauty Blender again. And because this is Arizona and it's like 115 degrees outside right now because it's summer, which hell yeah, that's great. I really like to wear tinted moisturizers with SPF. I am using, it's like a CC cream. It's called It, I think. This is what it is. And it's SPF 50, which is freaking great. And so it says color correcting, full coverage cream, anti-aging, and hydrating serum. So I really like it. It's really nice coverage. The thing that I am sort of like learning now is, and I'm a little worried because I do have a lot of like events coming up in the next couple months. Sunscreen foundation is like notorious for sort of like getting really like chalked out and like I don't know, it just looks really strange when there's flash photography happening. So I am actually really looking for recommendations on like a great foundation for events specifically. I'm just gonna wet this again. I don't use a lot because it is sort of a more full coverage thing. So I really only do like one pump of it on the Beauty Blender. I go down my neck a lot because again, this is Arizona and everything that is even potentially exposed can get sunburned. And look how dry my hair is getting. It's like basically already dry. It's kind of awesome. I am going to go in with a setting powder. And so I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I like. And I typically go in with this brush, but I was watching makeup tutorials last night of Jeffree Star and they all go in with a beauty blender. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is like the first time I've done this, so if this fails, blame Jeffree Star. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is like the first time that I'm doing my makeup in like this new mirror, wonderful bathroom. So like that's really kind of cool. Time for setting powder. This is kind of scary. So I'm just gonna like, they just did, oh my God, that's so little. I don't know if this is how they're supposed to do it. But so, I guess this is what baking is. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know. So, now that I'm all like setting powdered up, this is kind of when I go in and like revamp my brows a little bit. So I'm going back in with this little guy and just gonna brush out like any of the powder and foundation that got in there, and then go back with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm going in again with the lighter shade. I really am contemplating just shaving my eyebrows off. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and contour, kind of. Actually, wait, no, I forgot mascara. So, I'm gonna do mascara again, same story as the eyeliner. I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on it this time around. This is what I used to use in high school, and I actually really love it. And I kind of forgot how much I loved it. It's the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express. So this is what it looks like. And that wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would be. And because it's a day look, I'm really only gonna do the top. I don't always like doing the bottom lashes. So now I'm actually gonna put color back into my face because that foundation, because it is a sunscreen, it is just like thick and, you know, makes me a little bit pale. But so I'm going to go in with some bronzer. This is Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. It's face sculpt and highlight, and so this is what it looks like, and I love it. And the brush that I'm going to go in is actually also Charlotte Tilbury, right? Charlotte, that's how you pronounce it? This is the brush that I'm going to go in with. It's a little janky right now because I use it a lot, but I guess it's maybe the brush that comes with it. It's just called the Powder and Sculpt brush. I'm going to go into the Sculpt, which is sort of the bronzer side first, and just go in sort of right under my cheekbone. I do use the highlighter that's in this, but every once in a while I will also use the Laura Mercier Candlelight highlighter, and it's a powder, and this stuff is beautiful. I'm just gonna go in right there. I do drag it up the side of my face just a tad, and that looks pretty damn good. And then I am gonna take just a tiny brush. I'm just gonna get a little bit, do my nose and just a tiny bit down here. Give it that, and then I'm also gonna take it and go right up here. The last thing I am gonna do is lips. And I pretty much only have Kylie lip kits. Pumpkin is probably one of my favorites. I don't know, it might be like too close to my eyeshadow. We're gonna do Libra, and Libra is like kind of really light, but I like it a lot. This is Libra, and it's like really, really, really light, but it's really pretty. A lot of people like to overline both of their lips. I really only like to line down here under my lip, just because I want my lower lip to seem bigger. You almost don't need the liner for this one because it's so light, but that's fine. This is sort of the daily makeup look that I just did. I know it's not really like daily, it is kind of fancier than what I would normally do. I don't really wear a lot of makeup anymore. I used to do a lot of makeup, wear it full face of makeup every single day, but now not so much. But because it is sort of the first time that I've done makeup in the new mirror in this bathroom, I wanted to do something a little bit more in depth than just doing mascara and foundation and eyebrows, which is typically what I do. Thanks for joining me the first time I do my makeup here in this bathroom. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you either learned something, or I hope you maybe have recommendations or tips for me on things to do, products that you guys love. I want to hear about all of it. So please comment down below what products you use, any tricks, tips, all of that. I'm constantly learning when it comes to makeup, and I really just love it. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just like painting my face and learning different things. So I know this isn't really a vlog. I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. This week is not really too interesting. There's just more house stuff going on. I hope you guys are having a good week. I know I am. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and have a nice day.